We go to a third hospital. We get the same results. We are still in denial. We still can't believe the diagnosis. Is that making sense? It was until a friend of ours called. Her name is Wanjiru. Christine, we used to be with them in South Africa. And she said, Joy, you need to get checked. Itikia treatment. And so, here we go. So sometime there around April, something funny happens. My wife is not feeling well for 1 week. And then that Sunday of the event, she says, babe, I'm not feeling well. I tell her, you go, I'll stay with the kids. Our house manager comes in between the week and she doesn't live with us. So definitely her weekends are free. So I stay with the kids. She goes, calls me, says, wait, things here are not looking good. We call Joyce's younger sister. Joyce's younger sister comes home. I rush. By the time I rush, they were doing the medical test. Her blood pressure out of the roof, 258 over 180. Whoa. I don't know if you know about blood pressure. Whoa. But that kills you.
Yeah.
That is absurd, my friend. My wife is there. She's just feeling a bit off, a bit anxious. You know, she's very weak. She's not strong, a bit hazy. And finally, the results for the renal test come out. And the doctor says the diagnosis is you have acute kidney failure.
What?
So you know, you hear these words and you don't understand. You know, there's a difference between acute and chronic.
Yes.
Acute means you can recover.
Yes.
It's small, you might recover. And so we don't understand. I remember asking him, what's the difference between acute and chronic? And I remember he said, no, this one you can't reverse. But it's not guaranteed. But since we've just discovered it, we'll just call it acute. And my friend, we couldn't believe it. The next thing that guy said was, you need to go to dialysis right away.
And explain to people what dialysis is.
Dialysis means your kidneys are not cleaning your blood properly. So that means you have a lot of toxins and dirt in your blood. So when you have a lot of toxicity and dirt in your blood, it can make you delusional because there's a lot of dirt in your head. It can damage other organs in the long run. And within a month, you will die.
What?
Yes. It's that bad. Kidney failure kills people. And so with that, she says dialysis. I need to give you context. Dialysis is not treatment.
It is just clean the blood.
Treatment is like chemotherapy. That is treatment. We are doing something that will make you better. It has side effects, but you're doing something. Dialysis is like someone fainting and you give them oxygen. Oxygen is not helping you. It's just, we're just putting oxygen to see if you can come alive. That's what dialysis is. Just removes the blood from your body, cleans it, and then puts it back into the body.
Yeah.
Is that making sense?
So it hasn't fixed the problem as to why the blood is not getting cleaned in your body.
No,
It's externally cleaning it.
It is externally cleaning it.
Oof.
Yes. Is that making sense?
A lot.
So once we are diagnosed, we are told to do the dialysis. We are in shock. We can't believe it. With our narrow mindsets then, we go like, these hospitals are just looking for money. And we go. A day or two later, my wife goes to another hospital for another test to just confirm that result she got on over there, gets the same results. We go to a third hospital, we get the same results. We are still in denial. We still can't believe the diagnosis. Is that making sense? It was until a friend of ours called. Her name is Wanjiru. Christine, we used to be with them in South Africa. And she said, Joy, you need to get checked. Itikia treatment. And boom. Out of that, another friend of ours known as Pastor Mary called. And that's how we found ourselves at Coptic Hospital. And we still haven't accepted. Joy's pressure is still high. So they have to wait for it to get low to put a catheter. For a catheter to be put in, you cannot be in general anesthesia. You have to be awake so that you don't die during the time they're putting a catheter. They can put local
And what's
anesthesia.
a catheter?
A catheter is a tube that is put on your body. So there are different places it can be put. It can be put here on your chest. Some people have it on their arms. Some have it on their legs. All right? So the way it works is, if you look at your body, over here we have the aorta, the main vein that takes deoxygenated blood into the heart.
Yes.
So they put a tube that goes up and goes into your aorta.
Oof.
Okay? Into your aorta. It passes under the skin. So you can see the tube pass under the skin, and through this bone, it goes inside. And then underneath it, they have two tubes that come out. One for getting blood out and one for getting blood in.
Oof.
Yes. And so that is another process by itself. These are crazy things to
And every time she's doing dialysis, she has to do that?
No, the catheter is permanently fixed.
Oh, it's permanent.
There are two types of catheter.
So that's the way now I get it.
Yes, we have a temporary catheter and a permanent catheter. Yes. So the first time she was put a catheter, it was a temporary catheter. Unfortunately, it was a bit loose and she got a blood infection.
Oh, man.
After about 6 weeks in hospital. So we were back 2 weeks in the hospital again. So that second catheter was now a permanent. She was installed a permanent one. Okay? So all this, bro, is throwing you off.
First and foremost, the costs.
Now, fortunately, at that point,
Insurance.
I had NHIF, and the ADMI where I work, I had medical cover.
For your whole family?
For the whole family. Manishika. So that could be maneuvered, but it was still very expensive. So, go back.
NHIF worked.
NHIF worked, bro. Let me tell you how NHIF is a big deal.
It's a big deal. In fact, that's why I've asked you about it working.
I'm going to tell you how it works, and I'm going to tell you how much it works. Simoif is diagnosed. Now, we are in this phase where it's virgin territory.
You have no idea, you don't understand
Their
this
kids
disease.
know their mother is in hospital. We are here not understanding the disease properly. We are all readjusting. Joy is hospitalized. I am here as a husband, a caregiver, a father. I'm a lecturer. I have to give my due diligence. With all this going on, I'm still teaching, bro.
Wow.
I'm still teaching, Manzi. I am so out of balance. I don't even know how life is moving. Me, I'm just taking it a day at a time. That is how out of balance I was. And it gets to a place where on the second time she's hospitalized, that's when she's like now accepting the condition.
Oh, man.
That means we are now like 10 or 12 weeks later. That's when her to accept. That's when she was accepting that I'm now sick. And so dialysis.
Had you accepted?
Me, I was still struggling. Me took a while, bro. Me took a while.
So she accepted before you?
She accepted before me. I was quiet. I was very, very quiet during that time. You know, I would come, I would meet up with Watetezi, and I was just quiet. They would talk, they would ask me how I'm doing. I would say how I'm doing, but I wouldn't ask questions. I was just quiet. I lost a lot of weight, bro. There was a time I weighed myself and I was 73 kgs.
Yo.
And I was 85.
Yo.
It was a hectic time.
What's going on in your mind?
In my mind,
Are you fearful of death?
I am. I'm afraid of losing my wife. The kids keep asking me, is mom going to die?
Ouch.
You, Richie, they go, you put them to bed. They say, we have not seen mom for 6 weeks now.
Oh, my God.
Is mom okay? Because at that point, they were not at the age where they were allowed to go to a ward.
Yeah.
So you can't go with them to a ward. It's hectic. It affected even their performance in school. It's a lot to take in.
And your son has come at this time?
Our son is around 2 years old, yes.
He's a COVID baby.
He's a COVID. He was a February.
He's a return home baby.
Yes, a return.
He's like, welcome back home.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So our boy is about 2, man. Big man over there is about 2, Mr. Mani. So the boy is disoriented also. It's like, I'm only seeing dad, I'm not seeing mom. You know, he's thrown off also. Everyone there is off balance. Now you need to understand, this is a layered thing. It's just not only me, my wife, and my kids. My wife has siblings. Siblings are affected. My wife has parents. Parents are affected. I have parents. My parents are like, this is what our son is going. Everyone within that nuclear environment, my sisters, everyone.
Friends.
My closest friends, what it is, they are like, look at what our brother is going through. Just after that, the biggest blow what Etezi has had.
Nyash.
Ngash dies.
The last time I talked to him was at that gig. In fact, when you said that throwback,
yes,
I remember us all together.
Oh man, let me tell you, Ngash dying hit us hard, bro. I'm telling you, we cried. Man, me, I cried. My wife cried. It hit us so hard.
It was too instant.
Losing a friend, someone you've worked with for over 10 years. You know each other like, bro, that hits you hard. Completely differently. Oh my God, man. And everyone was in shambles. Our marriages were affected for like a week or 2. Everyone there. We're just handling something. Our wives are just looking at this man and they're going like, man, was not easy. Was not an easy one. And then after that, they're now here looking at me. It was, bro. It was literally out of the frying pan into another fire. It's a crazy journey. So we are here, yani, everyone is like, what is going on now? Getting to understand the dynamics in place. And now comes things that are not covered with insurance. Okay,
let's continue this story. I just want us to change the card. This card lazima to change. We can't end this one.